getting disrespectful on a Sunday evening.
Oh yeah. How you doing, man?
Yo, welcome back, son.
Welcome back, everybody. Kung Fu's not here again. Every time something political goes down, he just happens to be out of the country.
I mean, are we just gonna ignore this?
I guess we should for good measure. I mean, but there was a lot that went down while he's been gone. It's
He's
just
been
very
disappearing
strange.
people
He's been,
left and right.
he was planting fucking the files at Trump's crib. I mean, fucking stabbed Rushdie. I mean,
Yo, I heard he lost an eye.
are you kidding?
Yeah, he was on a ventilator.
Damn.
He got severe liver lacerations. Solomon Rushdie got hemmed up.
Damn, dude. He wrote the Satanic Verses, right?
Yeah, I was so young, I didn't know what a fatwa was back then.
Yeah, did you learn about the fatwa from Larry David?
It could have been from Howard.
Okay.
Yeah, when I learned what exactly was going down. But the Satanic Verses, is it just the Iranians that were really upset about that?
No, I think it was just the Muslim community.
Muslims in general.
Muslims in general.
But the I believe it was the Ayatollah at the time.
Yes, the Ayatollah asshole put the fatwa.
Put the fatwa on them.
Yeah.
That was like 88, 89.
Do you think Kung Fu's responsible for Anne Heche?
Where I was gonna say either him or Solomon Rushdie. I don't know, man. But then I was thinking about Rando thought Solomon Grundy.
Oh yeah. The Ill Bill joint, Solomon Grundy.
Or the actual DC comic book character.
Oh yeah.
Solomon Grundy. He was always like living in the sewers underground. Just all by himself. You know, I was like, ooh, is this like an interpretation of Solomon Rushdie, how he has to live underground?
Oh,
because
could
they're
be.
coming after him with the fatwa, and if he pops out, they'll come after him and try to kill him. And look what happens.
I remember when Larry David got the fatwa on him. It was
Hell yeah.
incredible.
I was so terrified.
Oh man, that's fucking great. I was thinking about Anne Heche and trying to think about some good movies she was in, and she wasn't in very good movies.
No, but she was in a lot of things around that time. Sure,
Yeah,
they
she-
might not have been, bangers or anything, but Anne Heche, rest in peace. Did she pass? Did they take her off the?
They took her off the goods yesterday, and that's
what,
been it for her.
What is that?
I'm not quite sure what happened.
That was the people inside of the house.
That was like that Froggen movie Did I tell you about that one with fucking Helen Hunt?
The who now?
There's this movie with Helen Hunt on Amazon Prime. I forget the name of it, but it's about frogging, which is when people live
I know
amongst you.
frogging.
Yeah, people live amongst you and you don't know it. And these people start doing some rough shit to this family.
Word.
And it starts off as like you think it's like kind of like a haunting movie, and then it goes crazy.
It goes left.
Oh yeah. 6 Days and 7 Nights.
Okay, I know that one.
That was the Harrison Ford one when they landed on an island.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm most familiar with. I saw that.
I think I saw that in the with the Aita.
Yeah, I
when I
think
was
I
a
did
kid.
too. I think it was a pay-per-view special as well. Poor Anne Heche though.
She was in Donnie Brasco.
She was in Donnie Brasco.
Oh, was she his wife?
She may have been. I'm not gonna pretend like I saw that in the movie theater. I only saw that one time.
I've seen it a couple times, only off the strength of Al Pacino.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of it when I saw it in the theater. I thought it was kind of but what can you do?
Hey, you're over there now.
You can't like everything,
Lefty two guns.
Lefty two guns.
Lefty one nut.
Yeah, I'm looking at the IMDb here. She was in a couple episodes of Nip Tuck, excuse me. That was pretty good, actually. That was a great show.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Prozac Nation. You remember that one? That had Christina Ricci. Young Christina Ricci got naked in that.
Ooh, how young?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Not that young. She was an adult.
Take it easy, Skinner.
Psycho, she was in the remake with fucking Vince Vaughn.
The Vince Vaughn one?
Absolutely
Oh,
terrible.
that was a bad movie.
That was one of the worst movies ever.
That was not awesome.
I Know What You Did Last Summer.
The original?
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Volcano.
Was Volcano the Tommy Lee Jones one?
Tommy Lee Jones, yeah.
Yeah, that movie wasn't great, but Tommy Lee Jones been killing it.
Yeah. I feel like he would have been like, if he was 10 years younger, 15 years younger, he'd be doing the Liam Neeson thing right now, you know?
Yeah, but he's always had the Tommy Lee Jones face.
Yeah, dude.
He's always had that old man face, dude.
He's like a good prick.
A couple of summers ago, I was watching old Lonesome Dove.
Lonesome Dove.
And it's like a young Tommy Lee Jones.
Okay.
Young, but he looks exactly the same. Some Robert Duvall in there. You know, you got some quality actors in there.
Nice.
On the come up, you know, early 80s, you know, frontiersmen riding horses and
creeping on the come up.
Cattle ranching. We'll get to creeping on the come up. I'll tell you about Games album.
Oh man. We'll get into that a little later. I listened to the new Droog. Do you peep that?
Not the whole album.
Yeah, Rodney Dangerfield.
No,
dude.
I that didn't come across my radar this weekend.
Oh, that was a good one, man. A rare one. That's like the fourth one he's dropped this year, and just like everything is just sick by this.
I can't keep up.
He's crazy with it.
But every track is
a banger.
Bar on bar on bar.
Exactly. He's just bombards you with the bars. Bombards you with a capital bar.
How many tracks are on that one?
It's like 8 or 9, about like 35 minutes.
Perfect.
Easy. Not like the game, you know?
The game wants to shove everything down your larynx.
Jesus Christ.
Give you 31 tracks for 2 hours and change.
That is too much, man. He needs to cut it off, man. I was listening to that Nori, the Drink Champs with
Irv Gotti?
Irv Gotti and fucking Ja Rule.
That's
Did you listen to any of that?
I listened to a little bit. I heard clips here and there.
I got about an hour in and I couldn't do it anymore. I just was like, man, this guy just seems like an asshole. Like just super prick.
But I feel like that's the way Irv's always been.
Yeah. He was talking mad shit about Ashanti. You know, how, you know, he's not going to give her, you know, her masters and all this other stuff. He was just like, just saying like, you know, fuck Ashanti, how she was fucking Nelly, and like, he was mad disrespectful to him. And like, I don't know, he was just fucking wilding.
He came off bad to you?
He came off bad to me. And then Ja Rule was just doing nothing, just sitting there, like not saying a word. And that was kind of weird.
But did you hear that Fat Joe came out with a little rebuttal?
Oh.
He had a response. He put out a video saying that Irv was mad whack. Look it up real quick. Yeah. I saw it was something a couple of days after. Well, there was a whole bunch of discourse going on after this Irv Gotti situation.
There was fallout.
I didn't listen to the whole thing. Yeah. But like a lot of people were saying that Irv was mad out of line, you know, didn't need to bring her up at all. If you guys did have a relationship, you know, maybe keep that close to the vest. You know, she doesn't need her name being thrown out there. And then he said at one point in time, he told a story about how after they were done fornicating, he was in the shower and he thought of one of her hit songs. He thought about it, and that's why she's a star, or that's why.
Yeah.
You know, it was kind of like, I don't know about that, my guy.
Yeah, he basically said like, the reason that she's anything is because of me.
Yeah, more or less about that song in particular. I don't know about her in general being a star, because sure, she already has star power. She didn't need him, but because of him, she had more of a limelight, I should say. I don't know. I didn't agree with it.
She was a bigger star because of Irv Gotti.
And I don't also like, you know, putting people's business out there.
Well, unlike Irv Gotti, right?
But also, he was going on and on about, you know, God wanted this to happen because I was sitting there watching sports and Nelly and Ashanti came out. That's how I found out they were together. And, you know, there's a woman I love, and here she is with this, you know, the country grammar nigga. And I'm like, okay, that's all well and good, but I wonder how your wife feels hearing that, you know, while you guys were married, that you're sitting there with this other woman. It's all left. It's all wrong. I don't want nothing to do with it.
Here's what Joey Crack had to say. Whatever Irv has with Ashanti is 20 years old. I know he was making some points that mean a lot to him, his heart and his soul. But when you're ranting about somebody 20 years later, it felt like he's not over the young lady. Also, we didn't know that they was fucking because the whole time I'm there, What's Love, Big Pun record on tour, I never seen them together like that. Now I'm not saying they wasn't, they was, or there were rumors they was. I never seen it, but I don't need to know. He signed DMX, he signed Jay-Z, he signed Ja. The man's a genius, there's no question. But he makes himself look crazy, disrespecting her, and the woman never really disrespected him. All this shit he's talking and all that, I'm looking like, damn, bro. He says ego may have had a lot to do with it.
Yeah, that's Joey Crack.
Joey Crack being real with it.
I don't know. It just seemed kind of corny to me.
Yeah, it was very strange. But you know what? It's got all the eyes on him, and they got a documentary out now, I guess, on BET or something like that.
And that's all he wants. He wants
exactly. He wants the eyes on it. And you know what? Not having Ashanti on there is probably a big blow, and he's probably not happy about that. You know what I mean?
Whack, dude. It would be so much better if she was there to tell her side of the story.
Yep, she didn't want to though, according to him. And you know what?
Oh, really?
Yeah, but once again, that's her. You know what I mean? Especially if he's a dickhead. Why is he gonna? Why should want to give him more money? Especially if she's not getting paid.
Yeah, if those are her records, but she doesn't have the masters for it, and he's just making the money. I don't know. It's wacky.
It's really really absurd.
It is. But those Drink Champs, they're doing some really good ones nowadays. That one that was going by in our group chat, that Chappelle one.
Okay, yeah.
Chappelle, Kweli, and Yasin Bey.
Yeah. The Black Star.
Yeah, is that happening? Is that one coming out soon, or is that
it's
an
out
old
now?
One?
It's out now.
Man, that was good. I watched the whole thing.
How long was that? 3 hours?
It was like 45 minutes.
Oh, okay, it's a short one.
It was just a quick little pap. But
how was Kweli on that?
Kweli actually played the background a lot, but he wasn't like annoying Kweli on that one.
Should we talk about Talib Kweli real quick?
About the thing that happened?
About the thing?
It's been a couple of weeks now, so I think we're behind on this. Nice hat, by the way.
Thank you.
Little Czarface action. Yeah. It's very under the radar, but if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. This one's from Rolling Stone here. Talib Kweli sues Jezebel. Talib Kweli has filed a bizarre and utterly unrepentant lawsuit claiming he suffered emotional distress resulting in illness after the feminist website Jezebel published a story linking his 2020 Twitter suspension to his reported harassment of a woman online. The article, titled Talib Kweli's Harassment Campaign, shows how unprotected black women are online and off. Reported that Talib Kweli, 46, was kicked off the social media site because he'd been obsessively tweeting at a 24-year-old activist named Maya Moody for hours on end after a discussion about colorism and hip-hop went left. In this new lawsuit filed Monday in New York Supreme Court, Kweli, whose full name is Talib Kweli Green, claims he never harassed anyone and that the Jezebel article used him as a guinea pig to clarify how black men treat black women. That assessment didn't fly with Moody, who tweeted Tuesday that she's still facing harassment tied to the Twitter beef. His fans are literally still harassing me to this day, Moody wrote. He has continued to mention me in interviews, live appearances for over a year and a half, all because I vaguely mentioned colorism and never said his or anyone's name. Green spends much of his lawsuit rehashing the defensive position he took when he first responded to Moody. The focus of the Jezebel story, meanwhile, was how his engagement with Moody evolved into something that led Twitter to ban him. Jezebel published the article as if Mr. Green's statements were false and that he was some monster that didn't like black women, when 500K plus of his fans are black women. His ex-wife and child's mother are black women, and his employees are black women. The lawsuit, which Green filed on his own behalf, states. Jesus.
Is he still banned from Twitter?
Oh, yeah, he can't come back.
All right, well.
It's been a better place.
I blocked him so long ago that I didn't even notice when he was got banned.
He's always on some dumb shit.
And I was a Kweli fan, rapping Kweli.
Oh, for real? Yeah, me too.
But when I followed him on Twitter many moons ago, I was like, yo, this dude is on one. And it was every day. And for him to deny that he attacked black women is absurd.
Right.
Because
she's not the only one.
I followed him for a long time. and he was busy on the time. I'm like, dude, does this guy have nothing to do? Should be writing raps or something.
Not only was that one of the reasons why I unfollowed him, but he was just toxic. But it was like he would flood the timeline like all day, and it was
constantly
always some toxic bullshit.
You have nothing else going
Hating
on, my guy?
all day.
Nothing. But watch the Drink Champs thing. It was pretty good.
I like Mos Def. I love Chappelle. So
yeah, it was quick, in and out, boom. I haven't heard Mos talk in so long, so
Yasin.
I just want to hear what's on Yasin Bey's mind.
Is he acting still? What's he doing?
I don't know. Apparently, we're sleeping on this album though.
Well, there's no way to listen to it, so I mean, there's no.
It's on the whatever his podcast is on, Luminary, I think it is.
Yeah, but you have to have the Luminary device.
I don't know what that is.
Exactly. It would be like an Echo, but for Luminary podcasts.
I don't think it is. I think you could just pay money to listen to Luminary podcasts. Like you would pay money. I don't know. Because somebody else had something on Luminary. Maybe it was like Bill Simmons or some bullshit like early on. And I was like, nah, I'm not paying extra money for this.
You're like, yo, there's a billion podcasts. This podcast is for free.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We have all the archives.
Yeah.
On Deckington. Actually, I listened to one back in the day, and I was like, oh, Joey.
Yeah. Good old Joe.
Good old him? Joe. Joe was on the show for a long time.
Yeah, he was. Many, many episodes. Good grip.
He was over there.
We miss you, Joe. We miss you, buddy. Yeah, that Talib Kweli thing is just bizarre. And it's just like, all they have to do is like literally like post his timeline.
Yeah, just pull up his old tweets.
Like,
you're wrong, my guy. You're just clearly wrong. You can't lie now. We were there.
And what part of the game is the hip hop game is nice? All right, Dart, I see you.
Yeah, there's a hat going around that boy Dart Adams previewed coming soon to the website. But I was like, I need this now.
Can we not get a trucker hat though? Is it a trucker hat?
It's a trucker, but I think I might want the trucker. It's still late summertime, you know.
Yeah, get a little air in the back.
I can let the do-rag flow behind it.
That's true. That's a nice hat.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't want nobody else to buy it.
Yeah, that's true. That is true, though. Did you end up going to that fan fest?
I did not. We had a birthday party to go to yesterday. 2 little boys turned 3 years old. So it was a fun-filled day.
That's nice.
It was tiring as a motherfucker.
Those little kids will wear you out, man.
Hanging out with like 20 little kids all day.
And you're not one of those guys to just sit back and watch the kids.
You're Uncle.
Yeah, you get up in there.
Uncle's here to entertain and talk shit and beat up the kids. You know,
that's right.
That's what I'm here for.
Put you in your place.
Fucking kick you when you're not looking. I'm like, pick up your kid, your child on the ground.
That new Black Thought dropped too. Did you give that a spin?
I gave it 1.5 runs already.
I did too.
I like that.
I liked it too. When we first listened to that first track, wasn't a fan. And listening to the album at the beginning, I was like, eh. But then as the album progressed, I thought the beats got a lot better for me. And Black Thought is just Black Thought. And once the beats kicked in and you had him on a sick beat, it was over, Johnny.
Black Thought blacked out.
That's it. And there was a lot of good features on there that I didn't know were coming. You know what I mean? I don't look at the shit beforehand and I just go, oh, well, there's him.
I like that better. You know what I mean?
I think we had the Run Jewels on there.
Mm-hmm. I think 2 Chainz popped up on one joint.
Was Raekwon on there?
I think the Chef popped up on one bad boy. And I'm happy to hear you say
Doom
this.
Was on there.
And it was a good Doom verse too.
Good Doom verse.
I'm happy to hear you say this because I know how you've been. You know, you tend to hate.
I'm a hater. I'm a hater on Danger Mouse.
You tend to hate on the old Danger Mouse and in this beat selection, but yeah, I'm happy to hear that you like that one. Oh yeah, we had a Joey Badass feature.
Okay,
you're right. Raekwon was up in that BI. That Doom one was so good though.
Yeah, that was a good.
There was a Conway one on there too.
Yeah, that's right. That was a dirty ass track.
That was grimy. And you could hear it like I didn't even know Conway was going to be on it, but he did like a little ad lib. Like 30 seconds before, and I was like, oh shit, that's the machine. It's about to go down in this motherfucker. But yeah, I enjoyed the whole album, top to bottom.
How long was that one? That was like 50 minutes. That was a nice little well, you weren't in there too long. It was real good.
Yeah. Let me double check on that one. That was 38 minutes and 19 seconds.
Perfect.
That's a quick little.
That's just it. Like you said, perfect. It's so good. And like I said, those first 3 tracks, it was like, they were kind of whatever to me. I wasn't feeling the beats really, but then once the good beats kicked in, man, I was all in. I was like, wow, this is actually really, really good. Danger Mouse, I thought, really did a good job. And then there was a lot of love online. People were going crazy. Oh, Danger Mouse is the best. I can't believe it. Everyone's talking great things about Danger Mouse. But I was like, yo, where were you guys when Gnarls Barkley was out? You guys weren't saying this shit.
Maybe they really just weren't outside.
You know what I mean?
Maybe they're just youngins and they weren't there for that.
Because it's cool or whatever. But I'm like, don't pretend like everyone was like, oh, Danger Mouse is the shit. You know what I mean?
Not back then.
Nah.
Maybe give them that Doom one.
Oh yeah, let's do that. That was a good one. That's off the Notebooks 3. That was originally on a one of those little interludes from Adult Swim. You know?
Yeah.
But Danger Mouse flipped the verse and had put it on this one, and it
I think it flows very well with the track.
I think the way this one was done is better than the original version. Very good stuff, especially when you got fucking Black Thought on there too. You know.
Yeah, he. I feel like every album he's like, what can I say that's just gonna rock their eardrums on some stupid shit? And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna throw in the word phlebotomist on this one.
Russ was on there.
Yeah. There's a Russ sample on
A$AP Rocky. Yeah, Conway. Jesus, what a fucking banger this shit was. And like you said, just under 40 minutes. You're in, you're out.
But I feel like whenever he's about to put out a new project, you see him featured on a lot of good artists' albums before his shit comes out. And then all of a sudden he drops something and, then all of a sudden there's a Method Man feature on his. You know what I mean? All these randos oh, damn.
And he doesn't need a feature. I'm surprised people even get on the track with this guy.
Yeah.
I guess if you I'm
not going second.
Yeah, if you want to prove yourself, you're like, yeah, I'm getting on the track with fucking Black Thought. I'm ready to do this, All right, here we go. It's called Belize, and this is off
Rest
Cheat
in
Codes.
peace to Issa Miyake.
Yeah. Hiroku Saki?
Issa Miyake. I'm about to squirt the cologne.
Yo, I'm sick, no lymph nodes is swollen. They told me even when the record skip, keep it rolling on his shoulder like a California highway patrolman. Launch codes were stolen and sold by Ed Snowden. I fled to Rome and told him address me as a Roman. I'm still in photos posing with my own omen. A thumping kicker for me to slam like Hulk Hogan is something like a plain bumper sticker, no slogan. This something for the shooters and back and forth commuters who never knew the difference in laws and jurisprudence. I feel as though it's safe to assume that to the students and non-congruent to the way that me and Doom do this. You checking the top 2 of 1,000 intelligent chaps with rap projects and housing developments. Cooler cross-legged on a crate like it's elegant. Try to hate, I'm puffing up your face like a pelican. Highly enveloped and activating my melanin. Y'all failing to see what's shaking besides gelatin. News bulletin, I refuse to take the medicine. Fuck a thick skin, I got me an exoskeleton. The black collar feral and a lobster. Deliver like an obstetrician but not a doctor. Bring the Cambridge, the Websters, the Oxfords. The picture too long to watch, see the synopsis. Compensated for playing nice, it's optics. Product of the last poets and the Watts prophets. I stop it, it's beyond out of pocket. Dunzo, I hit the gun show and got a rocket. Catastrophic, supreme microphonist. In Mexico we the legendary Dos Cajones. Brothers, both components, utter close to colas, court holders. With bars as hard as Angolas. Away from you. Doom get rude with the dude off chips. The mood switch, he chewed off strips of a brood witch.
Danger make a groove off a glitch. Major boo booty twitch and the crew rich, bitch. Always wanted to say that, ever since the days in hallways taunting the stray cat. The one he often frequently slapped around, all the while waited and graduated cap and gown. Hated the rap sound, debated the crap until he felt he had it mapped down. Enough to have the game trapped and bound, scratching the crown with the names of lames who yapped the noun. Or verb for that matter, had no data for a herb who chatter. Oh, Eric Estrada, fat rat, the mask made him batty as a Mad Hatter. Known for his absurd word choices, and will ignore you if you ask him if he heard voices. Look, the energy is crazy. Far as he was concerned, the enemy was lazy. Your attention please, freeze. He came to seize the free cheese before he flees to Belize. In case he forgot to mention, squeeze these. Just keep it on a need to know basis. They knew he was a Negro, so no need to show faces. Back in the days of no laces, on a slow pace, they used to say he might could go places. Man, whatever the cases, the card he played was ace of spades, but no races. A spastic, some call loony. When he split a tune, sarcastic as Paul Mooney. Away from
you. Did he say he was playing spades but no racist? Is that... What the fuck, dude?
Sorry, dude. I just seen somebody. God, somebody just threw up a video of Anne Heche right after the accident.
Oh, like doing the zombie thing,
trying to get out the ambulance.
Yo, I think that was when the Narcan hit her.
Oh God,
that fresh air hit that fucking. She was in that car for an hour and that thing was on fire. She drove 30 feet to that dude's house.
Destroy the house.
Destroyed the whole house. I mean, that's going from one end of the house to the other end. That's like driving from your, like, side of your crib through here and then coming out into your backyard. That's 30 feet right there.
Bananas.
That's fucking crazy. Or she would be like right here in the living room. Or in the dining room, excuse me.
Whew. Man.
You know what? It just goes to tell you, you cannot sniff anything anymore.
Nah, y'all got to be careful out there,
You got to be very careful nowadays. You fuck with that shit, you don't know what's in it. That could be your fucking last time. You think you're having a good time. You're like, oh, it's fucking, I'm going to party. Yeah, it's a nice fucking little dude.
Saturday night, man. Fucking, we got a couple lines, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be your last one.
It's not, dude, don't do that shit, guys.
Don't be dirty under there.
Don't be dirty under there.
Nah, but that's wild, because I know a lot of people that still, like to do that time to time. Me personally, not my thing.
Not mine either. And I'm glad it's not but then again, it might not. That's when it gets more dangerous.
Exactly.
It's not your thing. Oh, but you know what? Especially if you're drinking
never
alcohol.
Do it. Let me just do this one time.
Exactly.
What one time's not going to kill me.
Not saying that's
I haven't done it in years, but
I got to say though, they're going to find Anne Heche's phone. They're going to go after that person, whoever sold that to her.
Yeah. Man, oh man, oh man. Anywho,
defund the FBI. Yo, how did that happen? These weird. Guys went to fucking sucking off Blue Lives Matter.
Can we not? We're not gonna get political. We only get political about rap music.
This is true. Should we talk about the Game album real quick?
Sure. What do you want? Do you want to talk about that Eminem diss?
Well, we'll get into that at the end. That way, we can kind of segue into our topic of the. I jumped into the Game album, and first track in, I was like, I really like Game. He's good.
He's a great rapper.
He really is. But then it's like 3 or 4 tracks in, and I'm bored to tears. I just once again, I thought Game is fine, but it was just like, okay. Then I look at the track list and I'm like, oh my God, I'm only 18 minutes into this bitch and I have another hour and 45 to go.
See, this is where I think you're just a liar.
Why?
Okay? Because if you actually listen to the album, you wouldn't be bored after the first 3 or 4 tracks because you would have been questioning yourself to wait a minute. I know this beat. You would have been more involved if you would have actually listened to the album. That's why I know you're a liar.
Well, like I said, I got a few tracks in.
Yeah. Liar.
So you said he was. How many of the beats would you say were kind of recycled? What kind of recycled beats were there?
I want to say like 5 tracks on this motherfucker. I was like, dude, this is the such and such beat. This is just da-da-da-da-da, recycled, or not exactly the same, just reinterpreted in a way, you know what I mean? Kind of like how Beyonce used that Khalees milkshake beat.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It wasn't the same thing, but
it was very similar.
Yeah.
But
not even, like, this was even more so.
And when you have, 31 tracks on there, I mean, when you're recycling beats, like, I mean, you could cut it back a little bit, right?
Yo. Okay, so the second track, you would have heard something.
Oh, I didn't even notice. I did listen to the second track. I didn't notice. Maybe it went over my head.
There's so many. There's one.
Is there more than 5?
There's one, number 14, the track called "Chrome Slugs in Harmony."
Oh no!
It's definitely something they're gonna hear and be like, "Oh, dude, what are we doing here?" But if you want to just like start skipping, and then there's like a whole like there's 2 tracks in a row where it's like, a bit of an homage to Prodigy and Mobb Deep, but it's definitely like, oh, I know these beats. So I don't know.
And there was a lot of features. I mean, you got
almost every track he's got a feature on. But he's a rapper. I like his raps, but I don't care about you and 50 and Eminem and Dre beef. And I don't really care about that.
No, I don't. I could care less about that too.
I just want to hear you talking about Compton.
Yeah, and he paints a great picture, and he's a really vivid lyricist. I think he's very good.
Hell yeah, I can see him walking
and I really
down the streets in his Dickies.
And I think maybe that's why, like, I love the documentary, right? And I think maybe that's why that album is so good, because he had somebody telling him, like, okay, go really in here, dial it back a little bit here, because it seems like he was a little bit unhinged on here, because there's a lot of long tracks on here. That the Black Slim Shady is over 8 minutes long.
It's 10 minutes and change.
10 minutes long. That's a lot.
It took me a minute because it came out. I was at work and I had to be like, all right, guys, I'm gonna go do something for a minute. I needed 15 minutes by myself to listen to the whole track. Wow. I tried to listen to it the first time. I got bored halfway through it, turned it off before I even got to the Eminem diss. I thought it was him just kind of paying an homage to Eminem, kind of using the flow and similar style beat and stuff like that. And then I went back to it the other day, and I was like, okay. Then I got to the second half, and then he starts going in, but it really didn't. It was fine, but it didn't make sense to me. What do you mean it didn't make sense?
Like I understand all his points, but is that your man? It sounded as if he was more jealous of anything. You know what I mean?
No, I don't. That's why I'm asking.
I felt like he painted a picture of jealousy. Like this guy had everything that he wanted and he didn't get it. It sounded like he was kind of bitching a little bit to me. How did you interpret it?
I interpreted that he was trying to come for this dude's neck, but he was using the rap styles that Marshall's been using since, the beginning. And he's just been, he kind of takes his way of rapping from way back when in different albums, different songs, and just kind of reiterating a bit, but tongue in cheek.
Yeah.
And I thought it was clever, but I didn't need 10 minutes of it. If it was a lot.
If it was 3 minutes, I think it would have been a real.
But then again, I don't know exactly why he's mad at everybody.
Yeah, that's kind of the point. The point really? I was making poorly.
50, 52, 50 Dre. Oh, Yayo's gonna catch a shot now too. Damn, everybody's catching strays in this song. So I didn't really get it like that. But then another point in time during the album, he talks about how he could have been on Rockefeller, but he fucked things up, and he had a big head. And it was just I don't know if any of this is true. I don't know any of these stories.
Well, that was the other thing too. It was he was saying something about how he had wrote something for 50 Cent or something like that, how he doesn't need ghostwriters, and then 50 Cent put out a thing showing that he had made this track before him, and he was like, yeah, I wrote this for him or whatever.
I'm sure he did do a lot of writing for people back then. Like Banks did a lot of writing for those G-Unit dudes back then.
Yeah. Banks is very good.
And the, Banks had a freestyle on Flex, I think.
Yeah, it was.
This past week.
I enjoyed it.
Pretty good, man. Banks is a spitter, too.
Yeah, he really is. Banks is very solid.
And I don't know if I gave his last album a proper review, but man, that dude fucking puts it down.
He does. His last album, which came out just a couple weeks ago, I thought it was okay. It wasn't as it wasn't like that. I think it was it called On Fire from like a year or two ago? That was real good last year, I think it was. That was a real good album. I don't think it was as solid as that, but it was like awesome. It was good
really
listen,
good.
Solid listen, you know? And I think if you're a Lloyd Banks fan, it's like, wow, hell yeah, this is great. Like, this is really good stuff.
Good shit, man.
Yeah. It's, well, and you know what? Despite, me not being a crazy game fan about all that stuff, I'm happy that these guys, him and Lloyd Banks, are still making music and good music, Oh, I like this.
Yeah. Also, we got a video. I don't know if you saw it for that Rock Marciano and Alchemist joint.
Oh no, I missed that.
You didn't see the video?
No.
It's luscious.
Yeah, that comes out next week? 2 weeks?
Ooh, I don't know.
I don't know. It's the 28th.
I feel like they're going to give us another track, another single before they give us the full album.
I'm here for it.
That track is good. Should probably play that one.
Let me see if I can find it real quick.
You won't do it. But yeah, we'll peep the video too. Let you get a little taste of that. A lot of the Marciano joints, the cinematography is really good on the videos.
Is it called The Deja Vu?
That's the one.
Here we go.
That is the one, my friend.
I was blessed with the talents of rhythm.
It's a form of music. It's an attitude. Shit, amazing.
The sense of direction when it comes to clarity of music, listening, appreciation.
Do what you feel, and then you can make other people feel it.
The same thing that created the tree created me. Same element that creates the wind and the rain created woman. God is everyone and everywhere.
Safe to assume that I had a breakthrough. I made reservations for two. Might feed you label to my dog like table food. These niggas the same, they all interchangeable. Different day, same shit, kid, I'm having deja vu. The snake got two faces like a Gemini. I'm way too player to not womanize. Everything I said in the rhyme is sex being weaponized. Underneath cover like it's espionage.
No one knew you were there, literally.
I made God of my likeness, part of my niceness. For me to line, you don't need a barber's license. Might click off your light switch, but my heart is righteous. As an artist, I'm often slighted. Y'all must be on that Barbra Streisand. I like the cold prices. Sacrifice to go this lifeless. Ho said the homie gaslighting. That's what she told the psychics. I was just gassing that old white bitch. Listen, it's clairvoyance. I bought the stick for the voyage. The crest on the Gucci knit embroidered. In my 40s, I'm still looking boyish. What's inevitable can't be avoided. Disappointed, the snitch pointed. Feds kicked the door on my joint, but the brick was in the toilet. No G's give us pointers. We've been in corners, shorty could have been on the Hornets, knocking down 3-pointers. The release is water.
People always said that about me. I ignored it. So in the process, you ignore everything, that isn't in your group. To create, you have to be kind of selfish. So I don't run into that.
This is some weird, like, avant-garde jazz shit, huh?
They do some wild stuff, man. And I'm giddy thinking about with Al and Marciano together.
Yeah, I wonder what's going to go on. I mean, you can't even tell how that album's going to sound from that. You know,
what's the name of that album?
I don't know the name of the album exactly, but this one's called Deja Vu.
Something about somebody's bones.
Yeah, it had a kind of a long title, right?
I'm in there though.
I'm all in. The Ghost of Rock Marciano. Holy shit. He's on quite a tear, huh?
Well, I don't know, because he's been doing it for like the past 8 years straight, just under the radar. My opinion. Let's see. What is the name of the Elephant Man's
Bones?
Yeah, that's the name of that joint.
Jesus.
Nobody got the vinyl before me, all right? Looking forward to that. I'm just looking for the release date. August 26th. That's 2 Fridays.
I think Mayhem Lorenz got a new one coming out with Derringer, I believe.
Yeah.
And that comes out the same weekend?
He's got a track with Conway that he already put out. That was pretty dope.
Mayhem's always killing it.
Yeah. You look for that joint, and you told me that YOD put out a new joint.
Yeah, dude. The Yodney Dangerfield.
Yeah,
give you a little taste of that real quick. It's so good.
We had a track that was going around our group text, and that was bomb. What was that? The lunch meeting, 50K brunch.
Yeah. The 50K or brunch. Listen to the names on this for the tracks. Okay, you got the Unknown Comic, the Hand of Yod, 50K or brunch, the Man on the Moon, the Simpsons, the Tonight Show, and Triple Lindy. Heems is featured on the album on the Simpsons track, and they just go in. They do a whole Simpsons fucking scheme, which is pretty interesting.
That's a quick little. Bam.
This album's 16 minutes long. Let me give you the Triple Lindy real quick.
Do it.
No back talk, make a rapper get in touch with his roots like Black Dog. Got all types of smoke and you don't want that sort. This rap shit is all about who you know, what's the context. No back talk, make a rapper get in touch with his roots like Black Dog. Got all types of smoke and you don't want that sort. This rap shit is all about who you know, what's the contact sport. What you think they signing contracts for? Rather bores with more stories about jumping off the porch. Listen, I ain't even have no Porsche to jump off. We're so poor, we just walked out the front door. Still trying to break the curse. Remember that kitchen living conditions were the worst. Used to share a bed with my grandmother, but still dollars out of her purse. Now what they pay me perverse is perverse. And I'm here to make money, not friends. I said, I ain't trying to be cavalier like Braun in 2010. I'm getting strong like that snowball coming in, with more punchlines than your so-called funny men. Get 'em. As a young man, we used to sip the Henny. My childhood was danger-filled, now it's Triple Lindy's. Whipped the Bentley, dipped in Fendi, it's a frenzy. I said, get me on stage, I'm feeling like Lenny Bruce. Let me get back to him pitching pennies. Okay. Funny guys get their brains blown out like Richard Jenny. We enemies to the grave, ain't shit friendly. And I'm pulling up to your funeral like Big Fendi. What's up, y'all? Ben Petty, hold.
I'm gonna bring that one back real quick. You see?
Yo, so many things. He said what they pay me for a verse is perverse. What they pay me perverse is perverse.
He does a whole. He goes crazy on the stand-up comic.
Blows out like Richard Jenny. Oh no.
Here we go again.
Get 'em. As a young man, we used to sip the Henny. My childhood was danger-filled, now it's Triple Lindy's. Whipped the Bentley, dipped in Fendi, it's a frenzy. I said, get me on stage, I'm feeling like Lenny Bruce. Let me get back to him pitching pennies. Okay. Funny guys get their brains blown out like Richard Jenny. We enemies to the grave, ain't shit friendly. And I'm pulling up to your funeral like Big Fendi. What's up, y'all? Ben Petty, hold a grudge till time expire. I'm dope. Rhyme fire since lime wire. Why I get the big bucks when it's time to tour? Sure. Fine artist, so you know I'm a draw. Picasso, son. Figured out what my purpose is. It's like every night I step to the mic without nervousness. That's right. World renowned for a style that's wild, murderous. Your pal flourishes, heir apparent like child services. What? Fuck you, man, bitch.
Ridiculous.
So funny. Oddly enough, I was watching Ronnie on YouTube. I was watching Ronnie Dangerfield just going at hecklers.
He's the best.
it was phenomenal.
He's amazing.
I forgot like how good he was.
So good.
Rest in peace to that man.
Rest in peace.
This one's called The Simpsons. Motherfuckers know my body like Jerry West. Pause. I've been a great couple $1,000 a plate with the fly dinner dates. Yacht innovates, big money I generate. As you wonder why none of your little lies penetrate. Dudes be at your concert with the Kawhi Leonard face. You can get 100 beat tapes from side dude. Rappers gonna hurt themselves trying to do what I do. I don't know why they so eager to revive you. I don't know. Your voice sounded better coming out the speakers in the drive-thru. Get a number 2. About to redesign the rap game structurally and proceed to run circles from the lap of luxury. Yo, there's not too many that can fuck with me. Dudes be having 20 writers on one song, that's joint custody. $500,000 jewels on, they still dusty. Trust me, wasn't seeing Wild D back when he was rusty. There's no one else at the top, just me. A lot of y'all gon' have to go back to being custody. Tried to warn them, but they don't listen. Started winning when I stopped depending on folks with no vision. Learned to trust my own intuition. I said, I got M's and G's on my ears like Homer Simpson. What?
YOD make money like the Simpsons. He got away with murder like he O.J. Simpson. Chicken off fish like Jessica Simpson. Catch him on SNL like Ashley Simpson. Baby bottle full of lean, bitch, I'm Maggie Simpson. Hold down the town like Apu from The Simpsons. New York cheese bus like Otto from The Simpsons. The Simpsons.
I said I do this for the dreamers who used to post up by the cleaners. Dope and gunplay, hoping one day to fill arenas. Been mad long, my flow still the meanest. No matter what the theme is, I'm eating cause my shit is seamless. The kid's a genius, nobody better on this earth's surface. And all that other mess is superfluous. Them herbs nervous, came to do the damn thing and serve purpose. What's that? Take you out the rap game like third verses. What? Y'all got equipment in the drive to back it up. That's what's up. But sorry, you ain't got the drive to back it up. When they do dump, the shit be whack as fuck. Rather put my dollars on the racetrack, catch me at the aqueduct. I need more money than Will Smith. Made a couple thou now, you little bow wow with the field trips. I got luck like green clovers on the real tip. My next shit drop, it's game over, work a little flip.
Game over. That's like the second or third time I've heard that game over little flip referenced in the past couple months by rappers. So funny. Good for him. Peace Flip.
Good for fucking
Peace
Drew,
Flip.
huh? Good for us, huh?
I'm going to listen to that one. We forgot that it was hip hop's birthday on August 11th.
Oh my God. Happy birthday, yo.
Happy birthday, hip hop.
Happy birthday to Kool Herc's sister, too, by the way, right?
1973, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1520 in Cedric.
Crazy, huh? 50? 51 years?
Yeah, let me think. 73.
49? We're up there, though.
I'm at same mathing.
Something about the numbers.
There was
Get the numbers.
There was a nice article, actually, in Rolling Stone this week about Lil Brother, The Listening.
Oh, yeah.
And I was
Is that
like,
20 years old almost
I
now?
think just about, yeah. I think it's like 19. But, yeah, I was like, damn. I'm glad these dudes are finally getting recognition. I mean, too little, too late, you know? It took 20 years, but they've got a body of work that I think will speak for itself.
Yeah, they're going to be like I don't know, I guess how people like kind of miss Jay Dilla when he was around. And like, they kind of came
or Doom.
Yeah, or Doom for that matter.
Yeah.
I see stuff all the time with like young people posting online. They fucking love Doom. The kids I drive with, high schoolers, fucking love Doom.
Good. Well, maybe that was the problem. Like, you just didn't have the
exposure to him.
Yeah, the platform for enough people to hear what was going on.
Yeah.
But no, I love it now. I mean, it's unfortunate that didn't happen while he was alive. Kind of like our boy Bill Russell. They just so they're gonna put the number 6 up in the rafters. Nobody else can ever use that number.
That's crazy, huh?
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Or no one else can use that number to retire. They can still play with the number, right?
Well, if you're playing right now and you have that number, you can rock with it. But they're not going to issue that number after this. Like, if you come to the league next year, you can't wear number 6 from here until the end of time.
That's kind of cool.
Because like they were like, what about LeBron? Because I think Braun rocks number 6, but it's like he's already wearing it, so he's grandfathered in.
Yeah,
if you're already wearing it, you're good. You know.
Is that like not even his number though? Isn't his number like 32?
It used to be 23.
23.
You know,
right.
but he switched it up. It's fine. I'm sure he'd like to go back to 23 anyway.
Yeah.
But then I thought about it. It's like, damn. I mean, well, Jordan's still alive, but I figured that was a number they would have retired. But maybe when he dies.
Maybe, yeah.
But again, I wish Bill Russell was alive to see the appreciation. You know.
I think you get those like, you know. Okay, here's a hypothetical question: Who else do you think deserves that honor? Where you when they pass?
Let me ask you a question. Do you know of any other? There's only 2 other people where this happened for in all sports that I know of. One of them should be easy for you, but
yeah, I don't know. I have no clue.
So in baseball, nobody can wear number 42 because of Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson, that's right. Yes, I should know that one.
That's retired in all of baseball. Nobody can rock 42 ever again. And in hockey, 99 for Wayne Gretzky.
Gretzky, nice.
Like, dude.
And then Bill Russell.
They're like, guys, you can't do it anymore.
They done did it.
The best you can never top what this person did wearing that number. So get out of here.
Because I could see like doing like it for Kobe. You know what I mean? But he was 23 as well, right?
No, he wore 8 and 24.
Okay, 8 and 24.
He did. He switched up his numbers halfway through also, but I don't know. August 24th is considered Kobe Day.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's a way they honor him also. But
do you have any other players that you would like to see that done with maybe in the future?
I mean, you need to transcend more than just the athlete of the sport. You know what I mean? I feel like that's what Bill Russell did and Jackie Robinson did.
Yeah, that's
they
a little
were more
different.
than just the athlete. You know, it was more of a cultural thing.
I wonder if like you get like an Irving, a Magic, and a Bird because they helped like bring the league to where it was, and then you have like a Jordan, you know, that came in after that and helped usher it in after them.
Yeah, the NBA was definitely floundering until those guys like brought it into prominence.
Yeah.
So yeah, without, you know, your Bird, you know, your Magics, and then unfortunately we lost Lenny Bias. Oh, what could have been?
We'll never know.
Bias and Reggie Lewis. Oh, the dynasty could have been still going today. But anywho,
tragic.
But no, I can't think of anybody else in the sport or any sport that transcends as a human being over the sport. I can't even think of anybody. You?
Not like a Jackie Robinson or a Bill Russell. You know, they're just totally on a different one. Their playing skills are incredible, right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially with
most.
I mean, Bill Russell, especially. I mean, is there a better winner than him?
No,
there's not. Right? He's the number one winner. He's a winner.
He couldn't even wear all his rings at one time.
They said he had a championship in high school, in college, as a player, and as a coach, and as a player coach.
In the Olympics gold medal.
And the Olympics gold medalist.
Yeah, he won from high school and going forward every year until 12 years later, where he finally lost to the Lakers and they beat them the next year.
It's incredible. What a story.
Amazing.
And what the start of a great rivalry too, you know?
Hell yeah, but it was nothing but respect at the end.
Yeah. Will had nothing on him.
Will was a monster. Yeah. Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Sucks that he's gone, though. I always enjoyed seeing him, at games and doing stuff like that. Last time I saw him was the All-Star game.
And he was like a noble statesman, you know what I mean? He was a guy who would always extend the hand and always try to be down for the new guys coming up and, saying, hey, this is your league now.
That would be the other one. If, boxing had numbers or whatever, it would be Muhammad Ali, right? That would be the, the top guys.
Change the game.
Yeah, game changers. Or maybe like a Jack Johnson,
I can see that. Ali was the biggest though.
Crazy. I just watched I watch it maybe a couple times a year, like the Thrilla in Manila, and then the other one, the Rumble in the Jungle. They never get old to me.
See, every now and again I'll throw on the Hagler Sugar Ray fight.
Oh yeah, that's a good.
Just to get my blood fucking pumping real quick.
I'll do the Hagler and Hearns. You get a good 9 minutes, 7 minutes, or whatever.
Oh
Just
yeah,
fucking brutality.
Mayhem, just absolute blows being thrown. Love it.
Hagler was a fucking monster, man.
Man, I don't watch boxing as much as I used to.
It's still good. There's always some good shit. There's always some good shit going on. There were some big fights yesterday for UFC. They were saying fight of the year for one of the fights. I had missed it, but I saw a little bit of the end, and these guys were just fucking throwing blows at each other.
UFC?
Yeah, UFC. And then Brandon Vera fought Dominic Cruz, and Brandon Vera hit him with this fucking kick to the fucking chin. This guy went down like a fucking sack of potatoes. It was a good one. Dominic Cruz is often on the commentary on UFC.
Okay.
He's a good commentator. He's a good fighter too. Kind of a unusual style. He's kind of known for his boxing, and he kind of like is always like moving around a lot, and like kind of comes in and hits you with a little
like
pap, you know.
Like the monkey style guy from Bloodsport.
A lot like that. Yeah. He is constantly moving. Him and he had a good beef for a while there with that. Was it TJ Dillashaw?
Oh yeah, I remember that dude.
Yeah, then he got busted with the roids, so that kind of tarnished his whole thing. Yeah, you can't do that. You can't fucking fuck with the steroids. But you know what? I say, you know what? Make it an even playing field.
Let everybody take the steroids.
Hey, let everybody. I want to see the most juiced up motherfuckers ever going in there just fucking roid raging on one another.
Hey, you want the juice? Me too. Let's fight.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And if you want to act like a tough guy and you don't want to be on the juice, that is totally fine. You know, then you can be like, hey, I did it natural, bitch. Like, what's up? Like Mark Hunt used to do. But like baseball, all the sports, just fucking load them up.
Shit wasn't super competitive until we had McGuire and Sosa
right?
Fucking hitting 65 home runs every year back and forth. Who's going to take it?
It was great for the sport until they got caught. You know what I mean?
It was like, oh, damn. Everybody's on steroids. Damn. Brady Anderson hit 22 home runs last year. And now he's got 50?
Crazy.
What happened?
Who?
What happened, dude?
He said Brady Anderson.
Yeah, he played for the Baltimore Orioles.
Jesus, like that's a deep cut right there. That's a deep cut. Right.
Well, I'm just saying.
He played for the Orioles.
He was like a slap single kind of guy, and all of a sudden he's crushing 50 home runs a year. This doesn't make sense.
And his head was the size of a fucking watermelon.
That was the thing about Barry Bonds that he couldn't deny. It was like, yo, your hat size went from an 8 to a 13. Something's wrong.
Was it The Simpsons that made fun of him, or was it Daryl Strawberry with the giant head they had?
See, was it Daryl with the giant head, or was somebody else? Because they were drinking like the tonic, and it was like a hair growth tonic, but it made their head super big. But Daryl Strawberry got mad sad. He got depressed out in the outfield because they were just yelling his name, Daryl.
Yeah, he started crying.
Started crying. Still gets me. Oh
man.
They should play that episode on repeat every year.
It's a classic. Classic Daryl Strawberry on this.
Gets me. It gets me.
Man, The Simpsons used to be good. I haven't watched The Simpsons in 20 years. And they're still on the air. That's what's fucking weird to me.
You know what? Maybe you were right about Michael Jordan. That we should have put his number in the rafters. Because I'm reading this comment from this dude Al Harrington. He used to play for the Indiana Pacers. Next, he was a street guy. He used to be in the street ball leagues in the summertime a lot too. Al Harrington said, coming up playing, Jordan called us hoes. Come here, ho. Shut up, ho. Let me talk to you, ho. I said to him, I ain't no ho. And he says, and he's like, nigga, you a ho.
You kidding? Are you shitting me?
Straight up, that's the quote from Al Harrington.
Yeah,
they were playing against Jordan. Retire that number.
I gotta say right now, that is the greatest story I've ever heard in my life. It's even better because I can't even picture Jordan saying the N-word like that.
No,
you know what I mean? Like not like
on the court. Where
but now I heard him say that. I see it, and I see the demeanor. Like he's on some Benny the Butcher type shit right there. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, and Al Harrington is bigger than him. You know what I mean? I can see him being like, "Yo, man, you ain't gonna call me a hoe. You ain't gonna sit there and disrespect me and call me a hoe." He's like, nigga, you a hoe.
Yo, you gotta retire that number right away. I don't care if it's 45.
You know what? It'd be even iller if it was 45.
Right?
It'd be even better.
Like a pistol. Do it for the Bullets. Yeah, he was in the Bullets jersey with the 45. Come on,
that'd be too beautiful. Too beautiful.
You a hoe.
You a hoe.
Yo.
MJ out here just slaughtering people. But I heard he was like so competitive, he would just wear people down. He would just like get in your ear, tell you how much you're miserable.
I was going to say, I thought Bird was the best trash talker, but right there, that might just take the cake.
They're right about neck and neck in that motherfucker.
Jesus Christ. Larry just fuck you up mentally, though. I mean, like, he would scar you for life.
Because he would tell you what he was about to do, and he would do it, and then you'd just be like, oh, dang. He just punked me.
He would like, what's that called? Emasculate you? Like,
oh, hell yeah.
Just fucking fuck your whole world up.
Oh, yeah. He'd be like, all right, we're going to inbound the ball. I'm going to go up here. We're going to do this. And then he'd do all the things he just said. It was just like, God damn. That boy
I had read something, too, one time about Kemp. It was his first game against the Celtics, and they put him on Larry, and Larry comes up and he goes, "Hey, you're the boy from Indiana, huh? You beat all my records."
Oh yeah.
Kemp was like, "Yeah, that was me." He goes, "I'm gonna break you off today. I'm gonna show you what's up." And he scored 41 on him and called every shot,
and just destroyed him.
Yo, and Kemp was no joke. Back then, I mean, that guy was a maniac, strong motherfucker.
Yeah, he doesn't get enough credit.
He really doesn't, man. He was fucking the jams that guy would do was crazy.
In-game dunks, you don't have nothing. You don't.
He'd bring it way back, like to the foot. Like, yeah,
like John Morant is wonderful right now, but Sean Kemp was different level. But it's all good. I love it. We were talking about that. Excuse me. Mayhem Loren.
Yes, Loren.
It says here.
What's it say?
Dang it! I thought I had the date for it. I lost.
I think it's the 28th, the same day as
of August.
26th.
26th.
Yeah, I think it's the 26th.
Yeah. What's the name? Black Vladimir.
That's a perfect Mayhem Loren.
That's the name of this
That's
joint.
Totally a Mayhem Loren thing right there.
We got some action, some Conway. That Red Pesto joint is out. I heard that one. That's really good.
He's good, man.
We got a West Side joint on there.
That Mandatory Burns Meetings is a classic, man.
Too good. He's one not to be slept on.
He's really not, but he is slept on, and I feel like he's done a big body of work, but he's not at the I don't think he's at the level he should be. I think he should be a much bigger name in the game. But you know what? He's solid. He does his thing, and he's always fucking great with the raps. You got to check out that cooking show by him too on Munchies. Good cooking show.
Just him? Not
him.
Not the F That's Delicious?
No, just him. He's had it for a minute too. He's been doing it for years on there, but I think now it's starting to kind of kick off a little bit. He's been doing like, dishes on rappers' names and stuff like that. So kind of a little clickbaity, but it'll get you in there. It's good.
Okay.
He looks like quite a good chef too. He just kind of goes in there and freestyles it, makes crazy recipes up.
That's right up our alley.
Yeah, man. We gotta make one of these one night. Maybe I'll do that.
We're all up in that bitch.
We're all up in that bitch. What else we got? Anything else?
All the things.
You want to get into this here?
We have so many more albums that we haven't talked about. Like,
I know.
There was a Royce da 5'9" album that came out that I totally forgot about.
I didn't know.
I didn't get a chance to listen to it, but my algorithms were trying to throw it at me.
Really? What was the name of that? So we can give that a shout out.
Nickel 9.
Nickel 9 is what the rhyme is.
It's called The Heaven Experience, Volume 1. Yeah.
I've really been fucking kind of sour on him since that fucking weird Joe Budden and fucking Joel Ortiz fucking phone call there.
I heard him on maybe The Breakfast Club. Oh, by the way, congratulations, Angela Yee.
Yeah, man.
She's getting the hell up out of there.
Getting away from those fucking weirdos.
Yeah, leaving your abusive relationship.
I got to say.
I heard an interview. Go ahead. No.
Can we go on The Breakfast Club for a second and then we'll get back to that?
Nickel 9.
Like you said, I'm really happy about that too. Because she, I think, is the better part of that show. I just can't stand Charlemagne. Just, his whole aura is bad. Like, it just like...
He bothers me sometimes.
Like, there people are playing, oh, thank God you're leaving this. Now you don't have to hear this anymore. And it's like, they're in the middle of a conversation with Logic, and he's like, so, what do you think about your sister getting raped? And he's like, yo, what the fuck, dude? Like, what the hell's your problem? Like, he's always on some asshole shit. You know what I mean? For no reason, though.
Yeah.
And he's wearing eyeliner. It's not cool.
Outliner?
Eyeliner?
Eyeliner.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Red Crush with the eyeliner.
Oh, you know your fragrances.
The Heaven Experience, Volume 1. This is one of the worst album covers I've ever seen.
Hang on, let me look it up. Ice cream's here.
Only you guys are constantly getting fucking ice cream delivered. I love it.
Yeah, they're right down the street. But we're so lazy.
Are they open late, too?
They're open till like 3.
That's crazy. Is this on Mass Ave?
Oh, yeah. It's right before you get to Cambridge.
Arlington? Good God.
Called Scoop and Scootery.
Fucking love it. Are they on scooters over there?
Scoop and Scoots.
Scoop and Scoots. I just can't believe there's something open in Arlington up till 3 o'clock in the morning.
But like they have to be a delivery only.
That's the...
You can't actually go there and get it.
Yeah.
That's the way they get around it. So like you can be standing outside and be like, deliver it to
the
place next door.
Like we used to do with the pizza place over at the fucking spot there.
Deliver it next door. Give you a tip. Sorry, I can't find this album real quick. I was trying to look at the
Heavens
the
Experience Volume 1. Check out, just type in Royce da 5'9".
Yeah.
Do you have Spotify?
I fuck with Tidal. Thank you.
Tidal?
They give more money back to the artist.
That's true. I have Tidal too. I've been listening to it here.
Wow, what is that? Huh?
Yes.
Is that like some Miles Morales stuff going on? What's happening?
He's got a, it looks like a space helmet, a hoodie with the cross colors. There's some comets, some asteroids. There's a UFO. There's an Earth. There's a moon. There's a heart. A floating heart. Thank you. This is weird looking, huh?
Who cares what the album cover is?
Never judge
the music.
Never judge an album by its cover. You got Pusha T on here, Rick Ross, some M&Ms. Oh, I'm gonna play this. It's got Graph on it.
M&Ms.
Got the M&Ms. Big Crit's on here too. What? You want to hear the Big Crit? You want to hear the Big Crit or the Graph joint?
Well, why are you on Graph's dick all of a sudden?
I like Graph, man. Graph is ill with it.
Okay, Black Handed, stand up. Let me hear the Graph joint.
All right, Black Thought's also on this.
You wanted to hear the Graph joint over the Black Thought.
I fell in love with the street life. I fell in love with the street. That's no lie, no lie, no lie, no lie, no lie. I fell in love with the street life. Look, got a raw deal, not at all chill. Nigga be run up under your fool like shopping cartwheels. My clock make you hop in cartwheel. For props, your block got a call fill. My name, Dollar Bill, holla y'all ill. Gotcha. Truck tough like a Bill Tonka. Still conquer with the steel like Contra. Sinatra. Still pop you through your shield, holla. I wasn't in the Ruber on the mini scooter or licking hooters with a spliff of Buddha. I was in the city sewer, underground, dirty in the manure. Clipping the Ruger, cause I was raised different than you were. Nigga, I'm awesome. Get off from you all dumb. You all wonder where I get all of my ambiance from. You all wonder how I come from the swamp and the pond scum. Peon comparing me to y'all that's beyond dumb, biatch. Me, I'm from where it's dark as hell. Round the corner from death, right across from hell. I am Orson Welles, tossed in a garbage pail. I'm from the bottom, not from Harvard or Yale, darling.
Probably took a shot, even shot a few too. Now my future bright, looking not as futile. My mom was frugal, my pop was brutal. School of hard knocks, all I did round the clock was doo-doo. On the block all day and night like a prostitute do. Every artist out there y'all like on the chart to do-do. I'm from without to convolute you, the cops are cuckoo. Charge you, try you, and prosecute you, if not to shoot you. Knock off your whole tribe with the chopper like Shaka Zulu. Chef the impossible, opposite Pyrex pots of voodoo. Block magician, I chop a brick to a pasta noodle. Fuck the charts and roll out, I swap the old out and cop the new. This is my possible moment of truth, shots the guru. Cock the Glock, let it do the do like cock-a-doodle. Hospital, nah, growing up only doctor you knew was Dr. Dre, Dr. J, and maybe that Dr. Drew knew. I was raised by Gregory and James Evans, dog. I catch you without that weapon, that's Frank Drebin, dog. That's naked, dog, that's sacred, dog. I spray it, dog, that's aerosol, let's face it, dog. I take with error, dog. Y'all make mistakes, not me, I create errors, dog. I play forever, dog. Ever, dog. Ever, dog. Ever, dog. I play forever, dog. Never lost. Record of wins and lessons, y'all. Too effortless with the rhetoric to be a legend, dog. As far as the bars and measures, I'm probably highly regarded as God up in heaven, dog. I play forever, dog. I play forever, dog. Far as the art, I'm what else but Magellan, dog. Hella bars, Nelson Mandela, dog. Dre to Mason, Margiela, dog. They jealous, dog. These niggas fake, I'm the 8, kissing the figure 8, playing Drake at a wedding, dog. Put that together, dog. I'm clever, dog. I play forever, dog. Ever, dog. Ever, dog. These sessions are blessings, dog. Clever thoughts coming out the barrel of G. Depp, Smith and Wesson, dog. These thoughts are the confessions, dog. Ever, dog. I play forever, dog.
Yo, Graph is nice with it.
Yeah, I think we might need to give this a little bit more of a burn.
Yeah, because, like, man, you can get thrown off by that cover.
Absolutely.
Big time. Like, if I saw this in the store, I would walk right by it.
Like the RZA album.
Whoa. I think this cover's better than the RZA.
This is way better.
Way better. And already this song right here is already better than everything we heard on the RZA album.
We went 3-4 tracks deep on that bad boy.
Yeah. I mean, no disrespect to the RZA, right? We love the RZA, but what was that?
No, I think all disrespect.
Yeah. Yeah, we throwing shade at that one. That was bad. And you know what? You've been on a tear lately, like where you've been really very positive. A very positive tear.
Oh,
and that went through you for a curveball.
Yeah. Threw me for a loop. And also, wait a minute. You guys said that I was down on the Black Thought track that we played here?
Yeah.
Do you remember what song
I think it was the cheat code. So it was like the first or second. It was just like that beat had a lot going on.
I could have been having a bad day.
Could have been having a bad
day.
But
I've listened to the album now, 1.5 times, almost 2, and I really enjoy it. So
you had a little drinky poo in you too. You never know,
Dude, it's the Lord's Day. I had my communion.
You're on your some Friar Tuck right now.
Fucking Robin and Loxley.
Call you the Black Friar Tuck over here. Robin and Loxley.
The Lord bless that wine, motherfucker.
All right, so
you want to give me one more off that?
Let's do one more. Okay, I'm gonna give you a couple. So we got 2 featuring Eminem.
Because I got an album that I came across within the past 2 weeks that I thought was very good.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready to hear about
finish
this. All right, we got another one with Pusha and Ricky Rose called Layers. And then we got the Big Crit joint, and then we got the Black Thought joint. What are you thinking?
See, I kind of want to hear Pusha, but I don't really care about the Rick Ross part. Big Crit is always tops in my heart. And then what was the other choice?
The Black Thought.
I mean, damn.
We've already heard some Black Thought, though, today.
All right, give me Crit.
Crit? There we go. Already I know.
Was the day we started to fight. Keep your eyes on the prize. Oh Lord.
I ain't talking about all lives, I'm talking about our lives. Talking about all the violence against our lives. Black lives matter. I ain't trying to say I don't care about y'all lives. Maybe one day we'll come together and all rise. I'll be looking like Huey Newton in the coupe. It's an adventure just when I drive. My car tinted up with rims. I listen to Sci-Hi, the Prince when I vibe. I witness a lot of chicks, a lot of competition. There's a lot of snitching outside. A lot of little boys become statistics before they can defy the odds. Why's my blood spilled on the fucking curb at the hands of a public servant? Like I ain't a child of God. Then the cop turn around and get tried in the court of lies. Acquitted and immortalized. Why the niggas get mortified? And I'm just young and annoyed and unemployed. I realize it's a full-time job trying to horror dodge. This is more than just a precinct, it's unorganized. This is a plot. This is a ploy to target you so the world can watch your demise. You little street boys need to use more of your intellect. Okay, KK, this message might self-destruct before it hit the net. Okay, KK, I don't got many people that I can legally bear arms with. A lot of my niggas convicts, but they solid as fair confidence. Nobody around me afraid of death. We don't even believe in death. Before you arrest us, make sure you know that we know that the Lord tests us. But this is more, this is the Lord's testament. We need more vessels to get the message to Rickies and alleys than just Morris Chestnut. Seems like the more I'm good at shit, the more I'm misunderstood. Shit, only the corner gets us. EMSs and horn sections come blowing at you when your pocket's on point like Poindexter. Born legend, orange reddish devil creeping round. Right now I got the police behind me, hand on my Glock for peace of mind. Try not to be a new statistic to the stupid system. Today I took the top off of my whip and now I'm feeling superstitious. I ain't talking about all lives, I'm talking about our lives. All the violence against our lives. Black lives matter. I ain't trying to say I don't care about y'all lives. One day we should come together and all rise. Black lives matter. God bless y'all lives, their lives. We somewhere trying to figure out how to stay alive, yelling Black lives matter. Slavery, apartheid, Black lives matter. It should be completely okay for me to say Black lives matter.
Ain't much to say sometimes, so I roll around with my windows down, hoping God will whisper through the breeze. That's what I bodies from the trees. I never was the type to look away. Never was the type to meddle around, but these days they way to killing up us black folk. Make it hard to settle down, hard to believe I made it this far. So why you profiling my car? Y'all just more scared of being disbarred than the good law, and that's real shit. Police bucket spray almost every day. Talking pregnant trying to kill a nigga, blood spilling nigga. Paramedics can't heal a nigga. Yellow tape won't conceal a killer in the truth. I apologize if what I'm conveying don't go as far as this booth. And all the years to come, turmoil for the youth, cause these messages about selfishness got more concerned with their image on selfie sticks than dash cameras of black men being killed over melanin and they outlook on this life. His answer to pick cotton, grandma wasn't help with no options. Till she voiced her opinion, got fired and joined the revolution. Back then they would've hung us from rope. Nowadays the laws are nuisance, while the government watches us choke. Black lives matter. 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 Black lives matter.
That was a deep one, huh?
Yeah, they got deeper than the underground on that one.
Jesus Christ, guys, come on.
Really
Get me teary-eyed over here. Jesus.
If I can flip the script, kind of maybe bring us back up from that downer of a song. Our boy,
solid track there though.
Great, but really brought my spirits down. Our boy Lost Shadow's been throwing us some tracks lately.
He has,
and this last one, I think it was it had Ransom and Chino XL on it.
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, damn, where is this coming from? Why have you been dormant the entire summer? But like he's been throwing some good joints at us. So peace to him. Thank you. Keep it coming. Hopefully we'll have him back for
C-Lance, Ransom, Chino XL, and DJ Eclipse. It's called The Scriptures. Let's give this a quick burn real quick.
Yeah, do it.
I have to leave the headphones on for this one, just so I can.
We can ad-lib.
I'm known for writing the deepest of scriptures. Speak with conviction, not these regular rappers that you see in these pictures. Not being malicious, I'm the prototype. The pros are right, I'm cold as ice. Every time that this pro can write, the flow's precise. Got nothing left, but still I know my rights. So keep all your hot takes or pay the coldest price. I'm known to bite, soul of Christ. Stroll through the valleys of death, unholy but sadly oppressed. Suppose we could carry your steps, Lord willing. Was once depicted as a harsh villain, but now I'm the guiding light to many lost children. Start building, save your lessons, no need to pay attention, it's free of course. Baby steps when it comes to the missions we aboard. We the source, you now realized it. Believe in logic, Def Jams and our futures the way that we describe it. A different frequency that we can vibe with. We the highest, David and the beast Goliath. Pay us for the peace on riot.
Bars be serious, point blank period. That's what I consider real in this field of music.
Somebody's gotta bring it back, we accept the challenge.
Let you know it's all real and you in front of you wanna. Bars be serious, point blank period. That's what I consider real in this field of music.
Somebody's gotta bring it back, we accept the challenge.
Let you know it's all real and you in front of you wanna.
Stand up! Every verse that I'm spilling is a cold slaughter, but you know that damn well, like two structures that hold water. The flows that I thought of are haunted in this day of atonement. Contacting Gina for a song split, a literal come to Jesus moment. Born and resisted, scorned by swarms of life forms with a formidable interest. Every song I invented was met like a vet with a tom and this. Gets there by Bulls of Jersey's Rocky Bubble with known for going the distance. Smoking the pistons, expenditure heavier than Brock Lesnar as wrist is. I'm from the same city as Treacherous, where the crime wave is high and the coke whiter than the light people claim they see where they first die. So how you wanna scuffle? Guns and knuckles, struggle with my ton of muscle. Don't get dropped off at the top of the turnbuckle by Lady London's uncle. Locked in a dungeon that's dysfunctional, pivotal spit monk. Distribute a few variant tongues that are untouchable. Graduate of the East-West Conflict Institute in my prime. Perpetual, a shine, eventual, syllable, miserable, dark touch you. Hello, darkness, my old friend, my heart spends a legend like Simon and Garfunkel. Chino's legitimate bars are litigants, spitting scars and carcinogens. Both Satan and God equally want us too hard and litigate. My distance members, your limbs, you might want to refrigerate. So later researching and reattach your arms, minus the ignorant hand you write that trash scribble with. I'm ill, but I'm literate. I'm illiterate, so non-considerate. I'm indifferent and articulate when I celebrate to be heralded as a heretic. Beyond America, fly me to the Emirates, teach me Arabic so I can discover deeper sciences and elements and uncover religion equivalent to Genesis. We ain't got associate. I know I don't spit it appropriate, but any instrumental after I vocal it, they say the vocal lit. You doing when it's written in all caps. Fucking soft raps. I'm more twisted than the Riddler. Ain't no middle pedal in this whip no more. I'm pushing all gas. Intelligent and merciful, but can't let a fool live. Eighth grade. I'm just repeating it like you did.
Bars be serious, point blank period. That's what I consider real in this field of music.
Somebody's gotta bring it back, we accept the challenge.
Let you know it's all real and you in front of you wanna. Bars be serious, point blank period. That's what I consider real in this field of music.
Somebody's gotta bring it back, we accept the challenge.
Know it's all real and you in front of you wanna.
Somebody's gotta bring it back.
That was good, huh?
Can you tell who is C. Lance?
C. Lance is a producer. He's done a lot of stuff for like Paz and stuff like that.
Okay,
one of like Paz's guys, and he's quite good.
And that's his beat on there.
I think that's his beat.
And the cuts were by Eclipse.
Cuts were by Eclipse.
Dope.
Yeah, man.
Dope.
Ransom and Chino went in on that. Fucking what
Chino
happened? Chino went off,
fucking blacked out on that one. Like somebody got to make sure that he's okay.
Jesus Christ.
He went wild on that joint. I love it. I love it.
Good.
Yeah. Thank you, Lost Shadow. He's one of our only listeners, and he gives us good feedback.
He definitely does.
And yeah, he keeps bringing the fucking heaters like that. We'll play everything he throws us. Man, but Vega's doing a little research right now. We had another person hit us up in the DMs who just dropped a new album fairly recently. I think within the past couple of weeks. Just like
August 13th it came out.
Oh, dang. Okay.
It's a nice little short pap, about 16 minutes long here.
I'm not even sure where they're from.
I have no really info on these guys. This is called The Cleaver and Skip the Kid. And their album is called Jules Infinite. And according to Jelani, they hit him up and wanted us to give it a listen and give a quick review.
Yeah, I was like, yo, if you're going to go out of your way to hit me up, I will definitely give this a listen.
I'm looking here.
I listened to a couple, but
Written and arranged by The Cleaver, except for guest performances. Produced by Skip the Kid. Recorded by Tank Marley at the Cannibal Club Studio. Mixed and mastered by Space Case for Two-Face Media. Artwork designed by Relentless Mind for Elements Design and Chef Boy RT.
We don't. That's a different Relentless.
Yes. According to the tags here, Long Island, New York.
Okay.
Brentwood. Okay. Brentwood, New York, The Butcher. The Cleaver.
The Cleaver.
Skip the Kid.
Not to be confused with.
Yeah, you can find him on Spotify on The Cleaver, and then on the Bandcamp is thebutcher.bandcamp.com. I'm not familiar with this, so we're going to go into it, and we'll give you an honest review. We'll go track for track.
Yeah, why not?
Line for line. All right, here we go. First track's called Infinite. And like I said, this is The Cleaver and Skip the Kid. Almost went bad there for a second.
Here, live on the intro. The shit's official. Yeah. Skip the Kid. The Cleaver. Let's go. L.I. We got Jules Infinite, son. The pursuit never ending, plus it's high mileage. Roads twisting and bending up to reach my sky palace. Doing damage to anything I put this help into. Music saved my mental. Crush crystals beam through the whole scene like a race pistol. Seems like you in need of some new winners. Like a dragon I entered. Smoke from the nostrils, foes they all tremble. I ain't concerned with y'all. On a tightrope, ain't scared to fall. I'm not with if there's no risk involved. Time ticks on, comfy in this bitch like my socks is off. Took the challenge off the rip, show my talent off a skip. Backdrops more elegant, prices up, you gotta speak with management. That's me though, handle it all, cause streaming shit only paying half a cent. That's if you're lucky, lucky for me is plan C for where I wanna be financially. Feed it, let it grow substantially. More for the profit, you lame and you gossip or rain on some nonsense. Don't come at me poking chest out, I dumb out. Have you looking for the closest exit and the best route, but no escaping this. If this was back then, you put a tape to this. Catch something, bring it back. It's where the gem's at. Restoring the feeling, let me attempt that. Respect in the funds, here to collect that. The good, bad, and ugly, always reflect that. Reflective shine blind, it's go time. Let this world go, step into the light, you bout to go for a ride. Grab your pickaxe, bring your lunch, you bout to enter the mind.
Listen, you're in a privileged position to learn a thing or two. Keep your mouth shut and your eyes open.
What's the intro right there?
Gotta say, I'm liking
I'm impressed.
it so far.
I'm impressed. These guys from Brentwood can spit.
Production value was very high also.
Skip the Kid. He's got beats, man.
I tell you,
that's
so far,
that's
so
a banger
good.
right there.
Let's go.
Come on, dude.
Oh, I was so ready to be disappointed.
I was so ready to throw shade at these motherfuckers.
But that
disappointed me.
It disappointed me by being so damn good. How dare you? No, that was good.
That was a hot beat right there. That was some funky shit, man.
I couldn't. I had the ugly face.
I gotta say,
Roxanne,
I'm a sucker for a fucking spaced out beat. You put those doo 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 in there.
Boom.
I'm all
I was
in.
like, okay, yeah, we're doing something. Pardon the dog, everybody.
All right,
let's get to another track.
All right, this next one's called Skit. All right, so we're gonna peep this one, Skit, and this is just the Cleaver.
Mister, I'm getting awful tired of your.
I'm getting tired of your gas. Now jerk that pistol and go to work.
Woo!
Okay.
I said throw down, boy. You gonna do something or just stand there and bleed? No? I didn't think so.
Got a little Kurt Russell on the track there.
A little Tombstone action.
Yeah, that was a good one. All right, here we go. This one's called Saloon Shooters. You got Skip the Kid on the beat. You got the Kid Echo and Know It All. I'm not familiar with any of these guys, which is great. I'm excited.
Yeah, I love going in blind.
Me too.
New town, sundowns when I hit your wagon up, ride with me and Skip. It's like the Wild West with extended clips. Navigate the underground, parched looking for drinks. Only seeing mean mugs, already killed me with their eyes, didn't need guns. One fella approaches, ain't you the cleaver? Heard there's a hefty ransom for the crown of yours. Either lay your guns down and pass it off, or there's plenty trouble. Before he got another word off, he folded. I took my shot doubled, looked around like who's next. Smoke surrounds my face without 10 steps. I drew quick, shredding the place up. Now skip off his waist, raising the stakes up. See, we gambling men, aiming for next, till our names remembered in time, like the great vets.
The rap game is the wild, wild west. I will shoot niggas and they not wild chess. If you're a chick, I meant your breast. I don't give a shit if you claim you're next on some Wu-Tang shit. Best protect your necks. I build with the gods and I learn from the vets. Pop 6 shooters like they was texts. I've been living foul, I'm not talking refs. I'm a cowboy like my name White Clef. I am fresh to death, reincarnated, I am in the flesh. Bounty on my head, come collect the checks. Take 10 steps, turn around and flex. You're already dead, this is Russian roulette. I let one fly right between your eyes. The cleaver and skip, we are on the rise. Echo.
Know it all. Yo, think Red Dead Redemption, but I'm black and the gun came with extensions. Walk in the spot like intention, it's a robbery. And don't bother try harming me, I got guarding me. Skip the kid like Billy the Kid with the godly beats. No sympathy for y'all, I just watched the harder they fall. My wanted poster said, skinny, black and he tall. Me and the cleaver beat it into non-believers. Features leave a nigga speechless. The school of hard knocks was teacherless. We got it in like cowboys and bandits for Easter fits. Once I get the Henny in, it's like cowboys and Indians. I'm a cowboy and an Indian. On my horse bumping minivan. I should have a monument. Shooters leave your saloon with the Wicked Hotel Rwanda stench. East Coast, but I've had wild West Coast adventures. I'm like quick draw McGraw with the pencil.
That was the Saloon Shooters right there.
Oh, dude, holy mackerel!
I'm really loving this so far. This is a good one.
I'm gonna I'm gonna hit them up as soon as we're done here and let them know that we played their whole album.
Yeah. Sorry, but you can also.
I hope
get it
it's
on,
okay with them.
You can listen to it on Bandcamp for free as well, so you can get on there and also.
I'll repost the link, but I definitely retweeted them a couple of times just off the couple of songs that I heard.
I will put the link in the post as well to this podcast, so you can listen along too and show their support and maybe give them some money if this is your style.
Feeling a little frisky, throw them a $5.
Yeah, exactly. The next joint's called Sharper Blade. You ready for this?
Yeah. How many tracks are on the album?
There's that's the third one. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's only 16 minutes long.
Dude, perfect.
We're halfway through.
Perfect.
All right, here we go. Sharper Blade.
Give it to me.
Boom. Oh. That was a little loud, huh, guys?
Let that build up.
Felt that one in my ear soul.
Still throbbing.
There's enough room for everybody, but not everybody can go you through the tally. Raised by the alley, living like Apaches. Growing old was a fantasy. If your shit was stolen in the 90s, high probability we took that shit. Southside misfit, lift the bar on the bench. 2K drug game was more my niche. The 10's a little more tense, had 2 toddlers, so I had to stay sharper and stay away from the cuffs and corners and any other actions that would leave my life altered. Couldn't have them with no father in this cold world. Something like a gardener with these old pearls. Plant them in the fertile soil, thinking 10 steps ahead is how to plant the furrows. Let it blow in the wind, they trend following, I call them the twins. Every record sound the same, that shit get no spins round here. Fucking whack ass shit. Element of surprise is how I'm serving them. Can't prepare for the unknown. Tone is concerning some. Dark clouds hang over. Long miles and no smiles. Can't turn around and roll over. Not gonna lay down just yet. Architect of this journey. Erase all threats. Keep fighting to that final ride on that gurney. Cause when that vision blurry is when Almighty come calling. One foot in heaven, the other in hell. Until my soul soaring. Give a fuck what you sell. That shit's boring. Expand your mind and reality will follow, but waste your time with a vision that's hollow. Comes out costly, cause ain't no time borrowed. And there's nothing like the present for me to etch in definitive remembrance. When I'm gone, just play the records. Only the real soak the message.
seemed he was a man of many skills. A rare combination.
That was the Sharper Blade.
Yeah, that track was good.
Not
fine.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not my favorite, but
didn't knock me off my socks, but it wasn't a bad track. I like the beat more than anything.
yeah.
I got lost. Like, ooh, who do I want to hear on top of this beat?
Reminded me of like that, I don't know, like that old fucking Chinese finger trap fucking, what was it, the Wu-Tang shit. Kind of like, that funky darkness in the background. That was a good one.
Ooh, Inspector Deck would be good on that beat.
Ooh, that's a good one. The Cleaver's no slouch, though. That was good.
So far so good. I like this.
All right, here we go. This next joint's called Grace. And,
Watch him be mad that we played it.
Yeah.
No,
well,
I don't know.
Shouldn't have asked us to review it, I
Whatever
guess.
happens, you know?
Well, then you can hear the reactions in real time, and we're not faking it. You know
Exactly.
what I mean?
No, this is good.
All right. The next joint's called Grace. You got the Cleaver and Jules Clay on this joint. So we'll cover your ears, Jelani. Watch out. It might come in loud.
For real. Cut the check.
Big Buff, Strong Al. What the fuck you want? This the rude awakening, you better take it in. Ready for the championship but never chasing rings. It just falls in my lap like a naked queen. Keep my flow intact with the back, create one seam. Part of my beam is just part of my beam. After the smoke clears, the nozzle still steams. From the rafters like Sting, do whatever we want, no puppets on strings. Any move that's made, I wanna end. Go ahead and catch a breather. Catch me in the sky like a meteor. Not to imply that I'm always high, that shit's remedial. But I'd rather be addicted to that than looking like you clowns on social media. Anything for the likes, everything is a hype. Worst part about it, they won't even fight. Quick to run for the straps like some dykes. Mad at me cause I expose your type, fuck your life. Another day, I'm making my way. 10 steps ahead, keep up pace. Everybody eating, we say grace. Won't stop till the whole clique laced. Another night, she begged me to stay. But I'm out the door, back to that race. It's the Cleaver and the wordplay. One thing about us, we don't play.
They won't step to the boy. Cleaver with me, that's my weapon of choice. Niggas don't rap, I bet that's a ploy. I'm tryna avoid getting stretched with the toy. Yes, I'm annoyed, but I remain poised. Mind spin around like the chair on a voice. I ain't got a choice, I'ma be a go-getter. Told the Cleaver if they clever, they would know better. No pressure, no pressure. If I like it, I'm a Viking like cold pepper. You don't get respect, you ain't with the wreck. Hit me now, you rather hit the deck. Get the check, then repeat it. I say grace before I eat shit, I'm decent. Till I'm 6 feet, y'all, that's some deep shit. If it ain't me, I don't see shit.
Another day, I'm making my way. 10 steps ahead, keep up pace. Everybody eating, we say grace. Won't stop till the whole clique laced. Another night, she begged me to stay. But I'm out the door, back to that race. It's the Cleaver and the wordplay. One thing about us, we don't play.
That was Grace. I like that one.
Yeah, he was a Viking like Hope Pepper. I chuckled a couple times, but it was fine.
All right.
Oh, great.
I like the beat on that one. At first, I wasn't feeling it, and then I by the end, I was really knocking to it. Here we go. Summer '98. We're coming up close to the end here.
All
They're doing a good job so far.
Come on, summer '98, yeah. Take it all, let's go down memory lane. Showman pick me up in the Grand Am. Say not sipping, tripping, not even a grown man. Looking for the action. Couple blades on me in case I had to do damage. 3 more riders, car was crammed in. Latest glue taping, deck we jamming. Heads bopping, thanks to Jay. Swear he had exclusives every other day. Hit Gibson for something to blaze. Roz had pillows of the lethal across the street from Janitos. What up, kid? Get in. His mom's racing beans, fave after school dish. Even though After the summer, I never see school again. But the education never stopped. Have to dig on my own if I wanna fly. Even at this stage, it was fuck the cops. They used to bulldoze to the alley to catch us off guard. Till we rolled dumpsters at both entrances, that all stopped. One time came through in a paddy wagon, smashed the bottle on this shit, so off laughing. Most of my youth spent plastic. 30 rotten scoundrel earning my street masters. Only facts with my faction. A bunch of lost souls with dead end roads, no retracting, only adaption. Lifting my mind frame until I got to the next stage. Survived the game, pivotal switch, summer 98. I never forget, some things can never equate to the realness of the moment. Breaking mornings, if you're nodding, I guess you relate. Share the same components, but it's around your way. If you out the maze, I salute you. Don't forget to draw from those roots, though remain fruitful. If you're still trapped, keep every tool useful. Need to slow down, but never too slow. Had homies and everything, but remain neutral. Respect gain had me diffuse some heated situations too. Miss my brother Ro, we blew plenty smoke. A few years later, he'd pass a young goat. Beside me, I know your spirit floats. Let's go. Rest in peace, Tito, Big G, Southside, Eastside, all influential.
I like that one.
I like that one. I like when there's more instruments being involved. But I'm sorry, I got to cut this short.
Yeah,
because
this is not the right one.
No, this is great. But I needed to tell you about this other album that I heard.
Yeah,
we were talking about it. We got caught up in this one.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
But real quick before we end this one, as a bookend, what would you give this EP thus far?
Thus far,
from what you've heard,
out of 5?
Yeah.
I'm
like
gonna give it,
Star Search style.
Star Search. I'm gonna give it 3 3/4 stars. So
I was
far.
gonna say exactly the same thing.
3 3/4 stars.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't heard the whole thing.
Better than average so far.
Yeah.
And it's a nice surprise to me as well because I'm not familiar with these guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm loving the sound. I'm loving everything. Like I will be searching more for these guys in the future.
Yeah.
So thank you for putting me on here.
I agree. No, shout out to them for.
What were you gonna say though beforehand?
An album that I came across this past couple of weeks that I thought needed some recognition is from our old friend Domo Genesis.
Domo.
It's called Intros, Outros, and Interludes.
Okay.
And I am not certain. Like I'm gonna double check before I say it, but I think that your boy Alan the Chemist was doing a lot of beats on this bad boy.
He's produced for Domo Genesis before in the past. I think he did an album for him, maybe 6 or 7 years ago, possibly.
See, but now I'm not seeing his name.
You don't want to talk out of turn here.
Yeah, I don't want to say he was involved, but the beats are fucking buttery on this thing, and
okay.
I was like, damn, this album. I don't think nobody's talking about this, but it came out right around the same time as that Joey Badass joint.
Yeah. So maybe got a little
came
overshadowed.
Out July 29th.
Okay.
So yeah, it's
less
fairly
than a month
new.
old.
I think that one is worth a listen for everybody, especially you. I think you would dig the beats and the subject matter. I think you'd be all about that.
All right, I'll give that a spin. Domo Genesis. We'll try to give that a couple tracks before we roll out here too.
Yeah,
we got a couple more tracks here on the Butcher here.
Yeah, come on.
Hold on a second before we get into that. The last track we heard was called Summer '98, and let's bring you back.
Go ahead
to 1998. The summer jams.
It was a wonderful time.
The summer jams of 1998. Brandy and Monica, The Boy Is Mine. Shania Twain, You're Still the One.
I don't know.
I'm not familiar with that. You're still the one I love.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember.
They still hear that in every supermarket. Next, Too Close.
Yeah.
It's a little close when I feel.
I'm surprised they let us sing that song while we were
On
children.
you?
That poke was my dick.
Yeah, exactly. And that was the jam at the fucking dances.
At the
everybody
like
was
the
fucking
junior
rubbing
high
up on
dances. We're talking about the boner that I have because you're getting too close to me.
Well, we were in high school then.
I think
98.
So.
We graduated 2000, Jelani. Remember?
I don't know when you graduated. No, you're right.
So Too Close. That was the jam.
That was 98? I feel like that was an earlier song. Oh, well, damn.
Usher,
Boys
My
to
Way.
Men. Boys to Men was like 95, 96.
Usher, My Way.
First album, I think.
Yeah. My Way, yeah. Then we got Sarah McLachlan, The Adia, Mariah Carey, My All, 98. Puff Daddy featuring Jimmy Page, Come With Me. That was a hot summer hit.
What are we doing back there with these summer songs? Where did this come from?
Because the name of that track was Summer 98, so I'm bringing it back to Summer 98. Backstreet
Right.
Boys, everybody.
You threw me for a curve on that
Backstreet's
one.
Back was 98. Nicole featuring Missy Misdemeanor Elliott and Mocha, Make It Hot. And the last one for the top 10, Casey and JoJo, All of My Life.
Was that number 1 or number 10?
That's number 10.
That's bullshit.
Number 1 was the first one. What was that? Brandy
Of course,
and Monica,
the first
Boy's
one, you
Mind.
big doofus.
Yeah, of course. I forgot what I said, though. I forgot Brandy and Monica were up on it.
That boy is mine. I was a Monica guy back then.
Yeah, she was good.
If I had to choose between one of those two bros, because Monica looked like she could fight with me. If it went down, you know what I mean? She'd be able to take
Be
out
my
the...
ride or die. I want you to
But
fight with
Brandy, I gotta tell you, she goes under the radar now, but Brandy was a major player.
She ages like a fine wine, too.
She had a wonderful voice. She came from the Whitney Houston camp singing.
She was beautiful. Just beautiful.
Still is.
So beautiful. She had those eyes just like fucking make you melt.
Yeah, but Monica would get a tattoo of your name on her fucking titty.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And
then carve it out the next day.
with a fucking pair of iced out grills on. Like what it is, cuz.
All right, you ready to keep going here?
Yeah.
All right, the next joint's
we got
called
sidetracked.
Next joint's called Clarity here, and once again, this is the Cleaver and Skip the Kid.
Oh. Okay. Spaced out again.
Yep, I'm fucking with
it. Feel it. Let's go. Get your metal up. Dawn of dust, we running them up. Sleeveless on the field, only these dogs I trust. Everything's corrupt, they overfill with greed and lust. For material excess, demon rush. Never see me rush, I'm on my time. Place where I'm at, by the divine. Goals lined up, if I don't reach them all before I'm up in that pine. Leave this place marked up, sewing up the divide. Forever prime mode activated. Not in my circle if you're not related. Until the paper cascading, I forward the pain as payment. Barricade every entrance, but I still find my way in. They always look down on me, always. But my vision filled with clarity. All about the jewels and prosperity. Valued by the cut and the rarity. This that energy that'll carry me forth. Respect is not a product that's brought. Snatch mine straight from the devil's claws. Horns torn and tossed, bossed up. Contracts with no claws torn up. In the trenches so long, face paint wore off. No witty punchlines, just hard times. Dictate my pace, stuck in my ways. Not giving a fuck who they praise. Warrior soul going out in the blaze. If I have to, seems like the game highly manufactured. Without losing traction, my best foot forward. Hamburger Hill action is what I'm serving these inglorious bastards. They always look down on me, always. But my vision filled with clarity. All about the jewels and prosperity. Valued by the cut and the rarity. Another casualty, sucker MC. What it means to me, so controller when I'm on beat. No difference off it. Tell you how it is with the same delivery. Painted vividly, mostly coffins. You want part of a masterpiece, I quickly offer. Unspoken horror, lace my pen. A trace lethal blend. Flooding through your system, reach your brain stem in milliseconds. Not enough perfection, can't deny my own reflection. Godly at times when I'm manifesting. If you ever question this connection, find yourself disconnected in a new dimension. Best bet, stay a distance. They always look down on me, always. But my vision filled with clarity. All about the jewels and prosperity. Valued by the cut and the rarity. They always look down on me. But my vision filled with clarity.
Another good one right there.
I gotta say, I'm very impressed.
I am too. That was another banger right there. That when it went crazy on the fucking...
They might get up to 4 stars.
They might cut up there, man. Holy shit, that was good.
I might say 3 3/4 is for losers.
And I gotta say, we only got one more track. We got the outro here. So let's see what it is. The intro was quite good. He went off on the intro.
When God created the light and placed the light,
as suns and stars into the cosmos, the earth cried to God and asked for her share. And God heard the cry of earth and sent all his angels. They cast their light into the earth, and it was turned into crystals and gems.
You wrapped it up nicely with the outro there.
Fine. I can play it backwards. I got an app for that.
I got an app. Think you can trick me, fucker? I don't think so.
That was good.
The Cleaver, man.
Yeah.
Are you sticking with your 3 3/4 stars there, or?
Man, but only because it's the rules of Star Search. Yeah. I'd give it a little bit closer to 4, but you know, them is the rules.
Yep, 3 3/4 stars.
No, but I enjoyed that.
That was hot. The Cleaver, good job.
I'm gonna hit him back up on the twits.
Skip the Kid. We dedicate this show to you today. This was a good one.
Yeah,
that wasn't bad.
That was a nice surprise.
That was a nice surprise.
I was so ready to tear into it.
We'll do an episode in the future from the inbox, and I will unleash some of the terrible stuff that I get. Every once in a while, there's a gem in there, but oh wow!
See, I don't get them as much as you do.
Yeah, this is
just a couple things I get. I tell you if it was bad.
Oh yeah, but, or you probably won't even tell me that you got it.
No, I just be like, all right, it was shit. Just move on. But another dude hit me up about a podcast that he's doing. It's like a comedy podcast. So far, so good. I'll let you know.
Oh, nice.
I'll let you know.
That was a good one. We're about here at the end here, man. It's been almost 2 hours. You said the Domo Genesis. We'll get into this. Maybe next week we can get into Rap Beef, huh?
Of course. Yeah. I just feel like we need to give it more time. Yeah. I didn't want to do like just 40 minutes on Rap Beef. I feel like we need an hour and change on that one. Yeah.
There's so many. We'll start from the beginning, take it to the top. You don't want to know, just to give you a little preview. People forget about the Kool Moe Dee and LL beef on wax there. And man, Kool Moe Dee had some bangers.
Because I was writing down the LL and Cannabis beef.
Yeah.
But it was way more before that. Like LL earned his title.
Oh, yeah. But man, that one of those Kool Moe Dee tracks was super fucking tight, man. I mean, he just fucking
But LL was never afraid.
Never. Even with Kool Moe Dee, an older guy, one of the best in the game at that time.
Kool Moe Dee was spitting.
He's a rapper right there, man. Domo Arigato.
Mr. Roboto?
Mr. Roboto. Is he one of the Odd Future guys?
I believe he was.
What do you about, just because the name is similar, I'm going to ask you about, what do you know about Domi and JD Beck?
I don't think I know anything. What is Domo and JD Beck?
Domi and JD Beck, I believe, are a brother and sister, and they're musicians, and they play the drums and keyboards and I believe other stuff, and they're fucking incredible. They kind of started blowing up a little bit. They did like a medley of Doom tracks where they recreated like the beats, them too, and it's just a young guy and a young lady, and they look totally weird.
They got a tiny desk, as a matter of fact.
They
as of 4 days ago.
You know what? We're going to have to get into that after the show, I think.
Yeah, we'll put it on the big TV.
Yeah, that's a great idea. And I think Emily will really enjoy it as well, because she has an appreciation for... Yeah, exactly. She's got a love for musicianry. Domo Genesis. And what was the name of this one, Jelani? You said, is this intros, outros, and interludes?
That's the one.
That's the one. And I'm trying to see some details. There's no details on this album whatsoever.
I can give you a little something. It's came out on July 29th, 2022.
Remy Banks evidence on here.
25 minutes and 56 seconds long.
It's a nice short one, too.
It's another short one.
I'm loving these.
Navy Blue, Remy Banks, Evidence, Boldy. Oh, that Boldy joint. That Boldy joint is
that
tough.
The one? Boldy's on a fucking tear, huh?
Yeah.
We played some of him the last show. And did you listen to any of that Boldy James album?
Which one?
The one that he just came out with.
Boldy James album?
You like that? Huh?
You listen to that Boldy James album?
I forget the name of it. It was I think it came out in May. It was fucking super dope, man. All right, here we go. December coming with Boldy James and Domo Genesis here. I gotta say, the album cover for this, incredible. They got an old white guy in a wheelchair with them, look at the sock stuffed in his mouth, and there's just, I think Domo just chilling right there next to him. Incredible. Fucking incredible right there, man. That's a solid fucking artwork. All right, here we go. Get back into it. Oh.
My bottom line.
Give me a little bit more volume on that bad boy.
All right, I'll give you a little more. Here we go.
I paid the fees to get presented with the keys to it. Niggas stupid, we avoid it at all costs. This life is just a gamble with car sharks. If all lost, be a lot of line breaching and false starts. Cold winter Parkers was Carhartt. Vision was God's art, so unexpected. I loved it more when we was young and reckless. The bass I boarded cause I swung with effort. I banked it gorgeous, did the Dunkin' special. It's only forward where the story went. Gorgeous how the portion split. Me against the forces, but I'm par for all the courses. Filling voids with it. Through the heathens and crooks. From the cover, judging stories ain't as sweet as it looks. Living through it, you just seeking the look. I'm really in this like product of the system on a limb. I walk the thinnest one, a sinner son. My heart skip is frigid as December comes.
In the bliss of the ignorance, I done figured it out. Ain't had to get my hands dirty, handing this shit out. Won a shot at the title, that's a championship bout. Niggas ain't on shit, ain't never did nothing but ran his mouth. Standing up, in the freezing cold, I was camping out. But plans don't always go as planned, paying to even out, weeding out. All the snakes in the grass with this King Cobra. After that weed whacker crack, it come the leaf blower. Steamroller, squashing all the beef. Smack him in his shit with the chipper, knock out all his teeth. These niggas ain't no killers, just some knockoffs. Just chops that need a heart to top. Don't get knocked off cause to take a hit don't even cost a lot. 10 foreigns looking like we pulling up an Autobots. Double cup of Maxwell House, this ain't no coffee shop. Keep the magic erasing. I can't get caught without it. Turn your block into a blackboard and put some chalk around it. Where we at? Yeah.
Banger right there.
Yo, it's not fair.
Nah, that shit's too good right there. That shit's too good.
It's not fair to the rest of you peasants.
You know what else is not fair? This is the end of the show, Jelani.
No.
Yeah. It's been a while.
We were just starting to warm it up.
Yeah, 2 hours in, we can start to get warm up. We should do 5-hour shows.
You know what? Because that damn sandwich was so good.
God, that was a good sandwich. I'm going to have some right after
There's
this.
some fire in my belly. I'm going to fire up the air fryer.
Oh, that's a good one.
Reheat them, guys. Get a little crispiness around the edges.
That's a good move right there. We got Bonafide in the building.
Over here.
He'll see you next week. You can catch him on the Twitter. Send him your music, and we'll review it on the show if you want.
Yeah. Hit me up.
Yeah.
I'm only on the Twits, dude. Sorry, guys. I'm not on IG because, Facebook properties, and I don't want the Zuck getting all my stuff.
Zuck can go fuck, all right? Hopefully Kung Fu Drew will be back from, I don't know, assassinating people? I have no clue.
Why you have to bring it there?
Setting up the Brex president? I mean, I have no clue what's going on right now.
Setting up the Breakfast Club.
Fucking trying to kill fucking Rushdie? I have no clue.
I hope Salman Rushdie is okay. I hope he's all right, man.
There's rumors that Drew took out Anne Heche.
Or laced the cocaine.
He unplugged her fucking.
Rest in peace, Anne Heche. Rest in peace. She had a lifelong struggle. Young gal. She was abused as a kid.
Poor Anne Heche.
Got hooked on the drugs. Somehow made it through.
They got hooked on Ellen.
And then things were just bad.
Bad.
Alcoholism, drug abuse. That's just an addiction, man.
Bad movies.
It's a disease. Bad movie. Bad choices.
Yeah. All the things. On that note,
look at us. With nothing but bad choices.
Nothing but bad choices. You
Yeah,
can see it. You can see it here live. Here. Look at us. Look at us here.
We're dying in front of you.
I'm Vega. This is the CryptonLine.com
Bonafide
Heads
over here.
podcast. We'll see y'all next week. Tune in, tell your friends, share, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Go watch Blood In, Blood Out.
Go watch Blood In, Blood Out. Oh, that reminds me. There's a new show on Hulu called The Foo. And they mention Blood In, Blood Out in there.
What?
Yes, sir.
The Foo?
The Foo.
Okay, we're going to talk about this in a minute.
Yeah.
But did you watch Prey? Also
did.
on Hulu.
I did.
I think it's the second best Predator movie.
I'd go up there. I'd say it's either second or third best. I
Dude.
did love that one with Adrian Brody, but this shit was tight.
It was so friggin' good. I mean, a couple more people could have died for my liking, but it's
sure
fine. It's fine.
My boys got killed. I mean, they got fucked up.
When they did get killed, they got killed.
No, that shit wasn't working. That guy got fucking hemmed up.
B.
He sliced you for fucking asshole to breakfast time.
Recommend it to anybody who likes any of the Predator movies or just straight up action movies. They did a good thing with this one.
Yeah, is on the Hulu. The Native Americans versus the Predator.
Yeah, I think
Come
it
on.
was, and you can even watch it in Comanche or like whatever the
You know what? You know
the
what'd be
native
nice?
language is.
If they did it in Comanche and then did like a black and white version.
Ooh,
You know, that could be cool.
Well, I'm wondering because the popularity now, will they put it in theaters? Maybe
They should. That's a
I would
movie
watch
theater
it. I
movie.
would watch that in the theaters.
I
It
wonder
was
if
that
they
good.
I wonder if they didn't want to do it in the theater because they didn't like some of the special effects were a little
Mhm.
but once again, when you got that fucking huge screen and shit's fucking flying 100 miles an hour,
I'd go see RRR in the theaters right now.
I would too.
You know, like
I would too.
and I don't care about the special.
That's
effects.
easy. I need like a whole pizza. I need to like be camped out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Keep bringing me food. Keep bringing it. Ooh, we can just do it outside on the projector.
This is a good point. Yeah.
Boom.
All right. This is a great show.
Hey.
Jelani, thank you.
Hip Hop Heads
Podcast. Hit us everywhere. Vega the Show's and everywhere. You know us. Tell your friends.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell a fuck. Gucci.
I knew a girl named Telefuck.
To tell a fuck.
Hit us up, man. We love y'all. We'll
All
see
right.
y'all next week.
Peace.